Shalom, Israel. Want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, the prophets, the 144,000, the hopeful elect, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. Gonna go in on make this quick spirit through the spirit. So you see where this takes me. You know, the day in and day out events, and seeing Jake. You know, 2/3 of Jake, they don't get it. They do not get it. The Lord is going to, He is going to punish you 2/3 Jakes. He's going to punish you in a way that you've never seen before. There is some serious judgment coming to you 2/3 Jakes. To you so-called Negroes, to you so-called Latinos and Native American Indians. Because your behavior, there is some serious punishment that's coming. Some serious punishment. So I want to make this quick. We're watching here with this Kyrie Irving. We're gonna see if he's going to break or if he's going to fold. Will he come out and come out of this and come and serve the Lord and start doing sit downs and and going to the highways and hedges and give up everything? Or will he sit out for a year and then go back to what he's doing? This is a test. Because this is how it's gonna be for everybody in a minute. You're gonna seek to save your life, or you're gonna seek to go down to Pharaoh to get help. Are you willing to give up everything? But 2/3 of our people are gone. They are gone. You got Jake, they can't stop smoking weed. They cannot. They can't stop committing adultery. They can't stop robbing. They can't stop killing each other. Jake has to be on top. They're extremely proud. Jake get a new car. You can't tell him if he got a cool job and with a nice car, and he got some money in his account. You can't tell Jake nothing. They continue to, eat crab and shrimp and lobster, getting ready for the holidays, And they refuse to hear about this truth. And then the 2/3 of, the women of Israel, man, you're gone. They're strippers and dressing provocative and smoking weed and getting tattoos and acting all hard. I pulled up to the store the other day, and from the Northern Kingdom. She I think she might have been from Issachar. I pull up to the store. She's standing out in front of the store. She gonna ask me as soon as I get out the car. Hey, you give me a ride, homie? Sitting there smoking her cigarette. Gone, man. Through. But I'm gonna go ahead and just read off. We're gonna go to a few scripts. Jeremiah 11, and we're gonna start at 6. And it reads, Then Yahawah said unto me, Proclaim all these words in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, saying, Hear ye the words of this covenant, and do them. 7. For I earnestly protested unto your fathers in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, even unto this day. Through the prophets, through different miracles, and he's been trying to give Israel a chance. Even unto this day, rising early and protesting, saying, Obey my voice. Obey my voice. Oh, you got starting with the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and all the way down. This word has been consistently going out for years. It's been going out. It's been going out. What does Jake do? They continue to turn it down. 8. Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ear, but walked everyone in the imagination of their evil heart. And Jake has an evil heart. Like I said, adultery. You can't stop smoking weed. You can't stop doing drugs. Adultery, celebrating all the holidays. You're not going to stop. And then you have these rappers, and they continually to go off promoting wickedness. Therefore I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant which I commanded them to do, but they did them not. They don't want to celebrate holy days. They don't want to come out from among the nation. Can you imagine if Israel came out completely of all this stuff, all the entertainers and sports world, and and just did regular stuff, went to work, didn't celebrate no holidays, Christmas and Halloween. And can you imagine how it would be over here? But Jake wants to be on top. They want to live like the Mayweathers. They want to live like the LeBrons and Jay-Z's. That's who they idolize and who they want to be after. That's who they look after. They want to be like them and be on top. 9. Let's lock it. 9. And Yahweh said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. 10. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods. Though that Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Thanksgiving, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all the days that that ain't in this book, they go after. St. Patrick's Day, and they celebrate them all. 4th of July, the Super Bowl, World Series, the NBA Final, they all party it up for these days to come. Other gods. And don't celebrate now one holy day, and ain't gonna do it. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their forefathers. And coming out of Egypt, our forefathers made a promise with the Lord. He brought them out, fed them, clothed them, and they swore that they would do right, and he would put us above all nations. But what did they do? They went backwards. They broke that promise. So the Lord has spanked us all the way up until now, and it's then got worse. So this is what's coming. This is what's coming. This is what he's about to do for not listening, for not doing what he is saying. Still to this day, still in 2021, Israel has got worse. They've got way worse. You so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos and Native American Indians, you don't, 2/3 of you don't know how to behave. Your behavior. So the Lord is going to do away with this, right? You 2/3. It ain't going to be it's going to be a certain remnant, the ones who are obedient and trying with everything in their might to do exactly what the Lord says and to seek him and to stay away from evil. So this is what he's going to do. 11. Therefore, this is Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus said Yahawah, behold, I will bring evil. Behold, I will bring evil. He's going to bring evil on you, Israel, on you 2/3. There's evil coming. There's the evil coming, that the unspeakable evil. That stuff that you see in those movies, that ain't nothing what the Lord got coming. Unspeakable evil. And then you know what you're going to try to do? When that evil come, you're going to try to seek the Lord. But what? I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. You won't be able to run nowhere. You're not going to be able to escape this. You can't run nowhere, Israel. He's bringing evil upon you 2/3 because you don't listen. You won't come out your ways. You won't open this book. You don't want to listen to the elders and prophets and to the apostles. You don't want to take counsel from the Lord. You rather take counsel from Esau and continue to do and continue to go in your wickedness. You won't be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. He's not going to hear you. He's not going to hear you, Israel. You women, talking about, trying to scrub the ground and, being a harlot and, stealing and trying to absorb, going away from what the Lord is saying. And you men too, you 2/3, the Lord is bringing unspeakable evil to you, 2/3 of Israel, you women and men. You got children, unspeakable is coming, evil is coming. The Lord ain't gonna play around because you don't listen. You can't come out your ways. You refuse to seek Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the Holy One, the Holy Mashiach, the power of Israel, of you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, and you so-called Native American Indians. If you don't come back to this book and do what he says and seek counsel from the apostles and the elders and the prophets all the way down of Great Millstone, he's bringing evil upon you. So that means if you refuse to not take counsel from the Lord and you have a family, the Lord's going to turn over evil to you. There's evil coming to you and your family. There's evil coming to you and your family. Evil. Unspeakable evil. The time is coming too. It's winding down. And you keep waiting. You're going to wait to the last minute. And he's not going to hear you. There's some major events that's coming. And he said he's going to come in like a thief in the night. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI BAHASHAM ROKAH KODASH. Shalom, Israel.